Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Idara Isian and I am super excited to film another video. I know I haven't been active for quite some time now, but that is because I have been busy with schoolwork and YouTube is just something that I do for fun. So I film whenever I'm less busy. By the way, I am on holidays and I decided to use the last day of holidays, which is today, to film this video. And today I won't be talking much. I don't want to make it a very long video, but I will be talking about integration, how I integrated into the German community. For a very short story behind how I got integrated into the German community, I have lived in Germany, Berlin to be precise, for the past 4 years. Since 2015 I got to Germany in 2015 to reunite with my family, and since then I have been living in Germany, and it has been stressful to say because I got into a community that they do not speak the words that I understand, the language that I understand. So it took a lot of time to like learn the language, and to make new friends was also difficult because I was used to a particular set of people, and then changing my environment, I have to get used to another particular set of people. I will be giving just tips on how one could integrate in any community they find themselves in, and things that really helped me to integrate quickly. And yeah, so let's go for tip number 1. If you're thinking about moving to Germany or any part of the country and you want to fit in rapidly and successfully, learning the local language is the first thing to do. That is, if that community is not speaking the same language that you've been speaking your whole life, just like Germany. I have been speaking English my whole life because I'm from Nigeria. I think I said that, probably not. I'm from Nigeria, and our local language is, official language, so to say, is English. So I have been speaking English literally my whole life, apart from my mother language. And coming into Germany, and they speak German, and I have to learn that. So learning the local language is very important. And how you could learn the local language very quickly is not only to get into a course or a German school or whatever, or an intensive course. Not only that, but you have to make a lot of friends. You have to communicate. You do not have to shy away from people. You have to go closer to people and get to speak every day about you just need to speak on this language. Like, you literally have to practice every day by talking to one person or the other in German. For me personally, what I did was it was very difficult to make friends. I do not really make friends, but when I got to Germany, I had to like have a bunch of friends so I can communicate in German, and we could like chat in German. That is how I personally learned how to speak German, although I do not like making friends, but this has really helped me because I had to get the courage to make a lot of friends and to communicate in German. So the second tip is, do not isolate yourself. No, do not give room for isolation. You have to get closer to the German native, because Germany is like anywhere in the world. It is multicultural, and it requires a lot of effort when you're trying to integrate. So isolation is not an option. So do not isolate yourself. Do not isolate yourself. Get to mix up with people, get to learn more about their culture, probably about the Arabic culture, about the German culture, about the the Americans. They come here and they like get to mix up with other people. You get to learn from their culture as well. I mean, it's just a multicultural community, and you have to open your heart. You have to leave your comfortable shyness and isolation and go out and mix up with them, and then you speak to them. Of course, you all communicate in German, and the most interesting part is that you see different kind of people coming together to make another community. That is very interesting because we speak in German, and then you see this mixture of another language in German, which is very interesting, and it could also help you to speak German easily. Just do not isolate yourself. Do not isolate yourself. Mix up with people. Get to learn about your culture. Get to learn about your ways of life. And while you're talking to them, it is a great way to improve your level of German, and it is also a great way to fit in naturally. Like communicating with those people will not make you a different person. It might give you a different ideology, but it will not make you a different person, but you just fit in naturally and rapidly and successfully. And by involving yourself actively, by not isolating yourself, another way is that you should get yourself a voluntary job. Like I remember 2018, I think so, or thereabout, I walked in an old people's home, and oh my god, the grandpas and the grandmas, they were all so cool. They would tell you the story of your life, and from there you can get to learn a lot of words. You can get to learn a lot of phrases because they're very, very intelligent people. I mean, they've lived their life like this long, and you're trying to like pass down the knowledge onto you with the story they tell. So that is another good way to integrate very, very quickly. So you get yourself a voluntary job. Also, go out on excursion. Very, very important. And talk about things, talk about the government, and from there you get to fit in very quickly. So far I have given like 2 tips, that is learning, mastering the local language, and not getting isolated. And my third tip is gaining motivation and inspiration. Of course, do not gain every motivation and every inspiration, because some of them are not there to help you, but they're there to bring you down. For instance, I am a Christian. My motivation is mostly my Bible. I read my Bible every day. I get motivation from God every day. I pray every day for God's direction, who I should talk to and who I should not talk to. Of course, when I say talk to people or talk to the local native, there are some people that you have to stay away from. You have to talk to the people that are good, the people that are willing to help you. So, of course, my motivation is God. And reading my Bible every day is like, that is the most ultimate thing that has really helped me. And praying to God for direction and guidance. I think I've said that before. And of course, I am also like getting motivation in German. Do not forget, get motivation in German. That is, get quotes that are written in German and try to understand the humor of the quote, understand the message this quote is trying to pass to you in German. So what I do is, there is this website I subscribe to, and they send me, it is called Monday Motivation, and they send me quotes every Monday in German language, so I get to read it. It inspires me a lot. So apart from God and my Bible, this is another way that I do get motivation. That is how I like get to know that anyone can do anything, and everything is possible, like no matter how difficult it is, it can be done. So getting this motivation is also a very best way in integrating. I mean, without motivation, you'll just be in your house the whole day without growing up, without developing yourself. So you need motivation, and motivation will also lead you to it will also lead you, and it give you the encouragement to be able to even talk to the German native, because it takes a lot of courage to go out and to speak to people that you're not used to, especially when you're an introvert like I am. So it's very, very difficult. But motivation, especially like I said, I get my motivation from God, and God has really motivated me and has really given me the courage to stand in front of people that I have never expected I would stand in front of and speak. And not only speaking in English, but in German language. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, what if I forget the word that I'm supposed to use, or the vocabulary are not just coming? Of course, it comes to me automatically, because I get motivation. I know that everything is possible. I pray to God every day before undertaking my task and all of that for the day, and that is my motivation. So any other thing can work for you. I mean, God can always work for you. So if God is your motivation, just keep to it, just as I am keeping to it, and He will definitely see you through. I have been talking, and now it's time to go. I have to be in the library. My friend is writing me. I think it's time to like draw the curtains. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and welcome to the family. Make sure you like the video and share it. Drop a comment. anything that's on your mind about integration, just drop it down. It could help someone else. Probably I haven't said everything that is supposed to be known on how to get integrated. Just drop a comment down below. And I'll see you in my next video whenever I post. And I wish you all a blessed day. I love you guys so much, and bye for now.